2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. The Bulls last season missed the playoffs for the fourth straight time. Coach Billy Donovan said you've got to enjoy the process, the struggles, the joys, the pain. You take both ends of it. There's always opportunities to grow.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team.
Their situation bears watching. Anytime you're missing this many players, it changes everything.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Russell is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. And for Chicago, Green is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And it's Russell missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Now, here is Russell. All alone. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Green dishes to Vucevic. And LaVine puts up a deep 3. The long-distance 3 is buried.
This demonstrates how confident LaVine is. Knows he has the trust of his teammates to fire quick shots.
Towns kicks to Edwards. Here's Russell. That's tipped, and they recover it. They recover it. Offensive rebound.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
It's hard to stay in front of Zach. His first step, it's insane.
And so just over a minute and a half played.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Anthony Edwards.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020, not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
Now here's Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards a part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. For three. And it's Vucevic missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
2 minutes.
Here's Russell. And that one hits back iron.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Beyond the arc. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Green.
Earlier in his career, Vucevic didn't take any threes. Now they've become one of his staples in terms of his offensive game. Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. Russell against White. Russell passes to Vanderbilt. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
DeRozan finds White. Fires from deep. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. They get it again.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's DeRozan. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
So many players increased their range over the years. DeMar DeRozan has worked hard to be more than a mid-range shooter.
Deep two from Russell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Green kicks to Vucevic. Got it off in time. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. The guard set is White alongside Levine. Vucevic is out there with Green, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's White. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Clock at 4. DeRozan in the corner. Vucevic to the pass to Green. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Now here's Vucevic. Shoots over McDaniel. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Beasley with a clean look. Drops in the tray. Beasley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And although he's a little undersized as a shooting guard, Beasley is still a great rebounder.
Yeah, and can regularly hit double double-digit totals in that area. Very quick to the ball. Always nice to have a great rebounding guard.
And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley.
Team foul.
That's his first foul.
Timberwolves
Torian
set
Prince, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Man, showing some terrific range. DeRozan's got 8 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Beasley finds Beverly. Here's Prince. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Levine. Reed with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Here's Levine after Torian Prince's bucket. DeRozan passes to Green. And here's White outside DeRozan. Levine for 3. Good on the triple. 10 points for him.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Osumu, he's checked in for White. Timberwolves also changing it up. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. Edwards comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Russell in for Patrick Beverly. Now here's Levine. 10 points for him.
DeMar is so dangerous when he's attacking the rim. Great drive.
Zach Levine with the pass.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Deep 2 from Russell. Jump shot is good that time. Russell's got 6. The Bulls leading by 18. Passes it to Green. And it goes down 2 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Towns. He's looking for Russell and finds him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play. Vanderbilt's checked in for Beasley. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
Here's Green. He has 7. For 3, Levine. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Levine's got 6 here in this quarter.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
It's Prince on the wing. Vucevic defending.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Green. The baseline J. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And the pass to Prince. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And both free throws good for Prince.
To succeed in this league, you can never be satisfied. It's a certain mentality, and Prince has that.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Bulls lead by 18. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks, Nick. What got you guys going in the first half?
It was just good aggressive and try to be a present in there. Everybody, not just me, but all the guys. And that's what we need to do, when we start the game off right, then we can build up pretty nicely like tonight we did.
Obviously, it's how you finish, not how you start. Thanks, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Zach Levine led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 7 assists, and 1 rebound. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Kenny, your thoughts on how the Bulls are playing?
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
When you look at their multiple areas of weakness, for me, it starts with that disorganization, chaos, a lot of wide open looks.
And that's a wrap with the third quarter approach.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Towns, D'Angelo Russell out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the four-man position.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Russell against Thomas. Goes up on the high post. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop.
Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Zach LaVine. One shot.
Free throw good, LaVine.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach LaVine's blocked out all the haters. Now he's one of the most prolific scorers in this league.
Beverly up top. Feeds to Towns. Sinks that one from the post. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the right side. Here's Edwards. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Devin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Minnesota calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Okogie's checked in for Edwards. And it's Malik Beasley in for Patrick Beverley.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Pass to Okogie.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on DeRozan.
All the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
For the Timberwolves, Josh Oak.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Bulls leading by 19. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Minnesota ball.
There's 1:54 left in the third. Here's Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. Russell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's putting work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And Vucevic kicks to Thomas. DeRozan for 3. And no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Inside. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
It's time for Eastern.
Chicago making some changes. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Green. And it's Dosunmu in for Thomas. Back to Levine. Pass to McKinney. Now here's Dosunmu. To the inside. Out to DeRozan. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Bradley. Here's Dosunmu. Sinks the triple. And the Bulls lead by 18.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
McKinney, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Easily outside. From 18 feet away. And that one released in time, but no good.
Zach LaVine has all the tools to be a great defender. Just needs to become more consistent about it.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Bradley with the ball for Chicago. We've got DeRozan. Levine is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Bradley, and it's McKinney in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Towns. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Dosunmu. Bradley kicks to DeRozan. Here's Levine. McKinney passes to Bradley. Here's Dosunmu. Off target from outside. Beasley with now defended by Levine. Here's Russell. Banked in off the glass.
Never losing focus. Even after contact, Russell sends it home.
On the wing, Levine. Driving the lane. Bucket is good. And the Bulls lead by 20.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
Each year, Zach seems to improve as a scorer, a testament to his strong work ethic.
Here's McDaniels, and it's Bradley with the rebound. Chicago leading by 22. Here's Levine. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And Levine, here we go. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Town. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. Timberwolves also changing it up. Vanderbilt's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Malik Beasley.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good, Levine. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Beverly, the pass to Towns. Dishes it to Russell. Shoots it. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Levine. Now the pass to McKinney. Here's DeRozan. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Bradley finds DeRozan. Levine with it. Bulls moving the ball around. And it's White missing. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Deep 2 from Russell. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. Russell's got 6 in the quarter.
Attention to detail is what's helped Russell improve his scoring ability every year.
And they'll keep possession. Outside, White. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Zach Levine.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. And once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
The second overall pick back in the 2015 NBA draft, Russell having earned his first All-Star game appearance in 2019.
Chicago making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Layman gets the bucket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Levine's shot is off.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zach Levine.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're in front by 24. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And the game pretty much over. Curious timeout here.
In my opinion, I think they're looking to make a substitution, but let's see out of the timeout.
Substitution for the Bulls.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Reed the pass to Balmora. Prince wide open. And the three ball is good.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch and shoot game is still his specialty.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one
Line for Chicago. Zach LaVine at the line for two.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Noel. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. LaVine with it. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
DeMar, big effort tonight. What is the state of mind of this club right now?
Just we're focusing in on the defensive end. We know if we get stops, we can definitely score whenever we want.
And you got it done tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.